Hi everyone! So today I wanted to share a tip that I don't know if a lot of you know. I feel like no one's really talked about it. Um, People have definitely talked about something in this and it's widely known, but maybe not particularly my problem. Okay, so I'll take you along about my thought process and what happened, and that's why I want to share this with you today. So I'm sure some of you may have seen my 2023 palette already. So this is my 2023 palette that I've been using. And I sort of want to this is about the half year, maybe not half year, maybe like 2/3 of the year mark. And I thought about using this palette all the way through the end of 2023, but you know what? I've been using this in tandem with my Roman Small palette. This is from See My Art, and you can probably buy it on AliExpress and stuff. But anyways, these are all Roman Small colors, and I may or may not have put up a video about this already, so do check it out. If I do, I'll put a link down below. If not, just wait for it. Anyways, so I've been wanting to combine these two palettes together to make one palette, just, mix things up. Yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to do, but the problem is, for me, is that this current palette that I use, it's a flat bottom. Now, the reason it's a flat bottom is because I actually don't like these inserts that come with it. I don't know. I feel like these little tabs, they take up some space when you put in your watercolor pans, both half pans and full pans. So I really don't like them. It also, like this middle part, sometimes you can't put in different sizes of pans, Sometimes I could put like half pans all the way to here and then full pans to here, but then sometimes I can't switch them around because of the thickness of the pan. You know, a lot of you will know what I mean if you have these and have many different sizes of pans laying around in your palette. So that's the reason why I don't use this and I just take it out completely. But the reason that I'm encountering this problem is because I wanted to use this palette of mine, which I mentioned getting back in this video, or I think it was a live stream, so check it out if you want to hear more about it. So I wanted to change to this palette, but as you can see, the bottom is pretty much like regular palettes out there where there's divots and wells for you to mix colors in. I don't think I've seen anyone actually use this bottom part to mix colors in, you know? So this one is just basically like a regular palette and the bottom is wells, So that's pretty normal and standard. But anyway, so the problem that I have with this is once I take this insert out, this is the bottom that I get. And it's not okay to it's not easy to lay the pans down when it's not completely flat, right? And I use those sticky tacks, to put it in, and I don't like it when it's not flat. So I was like, how can I change to this palette and have that flat surface without, So I thought really long and hard about it. I did think about, taking these, I don't know what you call these things. I've done this before where I took these off and then I took these two racks off completely, and then that would give me this whole flat surface. And I did that with one of my palettes already, and that turned out fine. That was fine, easy, but I don't know. I just don't want to do it to this one. And so I came up with this solution. So you guys know how these palettes come with this other secondary flap for mixing, right? Now, some of us don't like it, so we already know in the watercolor community, in the art community, that you could just, take this little rod out and then you're able to remove it. So everyone knows that already, right? And so I was thinking, hey, if I can take this flap out, can I take this part off as well? And you know what? I can, and I did it. So, look. This is the palette. This flat one is what I want to use. I want a flat bottom to put my paints in, and this was the top. So if you remember when I mentioned my 2023 palette, it was this basically like lavender-ish color. But what I did was I took it off and then I exchanged, do you see this? I exchanged the top basically, okay, the tops and bottoms. So now the tops and bottoms of these two are switched. And now I have my 2023 watercolor palette with this lid on top. Now, I don't really mind that it's two different, you know, this is one color, this is another pattern. Ideally, I would have liked it to be this and this, but because this is not a flat bottom, it's fine. And you know, when I'm using my palette, I'm not seeing the bottom of this anyway, so it's fine. But what I do care about is that when I close it, it's what I want to see, you know? So that's how it is. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it with my smaller palettes, okay? Now I'll move these off to the side. All right, I'm back with these two palettes here. Now, what I want to show you is I want to use this palette. However, this one, the bottom isn't flat. It has wells, but I want a flat bottom. Of course, I could use this, but like I said, I don't like it, so I'm gonna put that off to the side there. But this one, this palette actually has a flat bottom, so I'm gonna show you how I do it, how I, you know, mix and match. What I do is I get a paper clip like this, okay? Make sure you get one that is like this with only the metal, and then you know, pull it apart, not apart, but like, you know, bend it so that you get this nice little thing here. And then you start hacking away. So I'm just gonna do this, I just want this bottom bit here, and I want to exchange the tops, okay? This flap here, I think I want to keep there for now in case I want more mixing space, because there's only 2 mixing space here, right? So what I do is, you're just gonna look around at sort of like find the best position to stick your toothpick, sorry, not toothpick, paper clip through. And I think for me, keeping this closed might be better. And then what I do is, I just go like this. And then once you stick that through, it's about the same width as this thing. So it comes out on this end, and then you just be gentle and pull. And there we have it. And now the top has come off easily. And now I'm gonna do that with this one as well. Now I think this one, can I do it closed? Yeah, I think maybe closed might be better. So again, I'm gonna push here, and then it's gonna come out on this side. It's just basically the same thing you do when you remove the flaps. And there we have it. So I'm just gonna close this one for now. I don't want this. I want a flat bottom and a blue top. And this color, I don't care, it's fine. I just wanna make sure I get a blue top. And now you drop your paper clip, and now you want to just take a look which way is best to stick the rod back in. So I think I'm just gonna leave it closed like this. Stick it in here, and then you can kind of just jiggle your way through in between. If it doesn't work, then you might want to open it up, okay? And then keep jiggling your way through. And so what I'm doing is one hand I'm jiggling in, and this other hand I'm also jiggling it so that I can feel the rod go through. And there we have it. The rod is through and attached, and now I have this palette that I want. So I have a blue palette with a flat bottom. Yay! There we go. I'm so happy now. All right, and now you might find that like this might be loose, so just push this top one in, okay? Just with your fingers should be enough, and there we go. It closes much better now. And that's it, guys. So that's my tip for today. Maybe not a tip, not a tutorial, just something I thought that no one has talked about before, even though it might seem very obvious. So some of you might have done it, but yeah, I haven't seen people talk about removing the covers or like switching covers because of this particular situation. Now, you might want to do this for your other palettes. Maybe you just want, like mix and match, up to you. But yeah, that's it for today. Well, I hope this was helpful to anyone who's interested. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated.